Hello everyone, I want to thank you so much for joining me. This reading is for air signs for the month of July 2020. So if you are an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra, sorry, I had a moment there. It's like, what's my other air sign? Libra. That's right. How could I forget my lovely Libras? You are in the right place. It can be your sun, moon, or your rising. So let's take a look at your important dates ahead as we are in Cancer season now, and Cancer is ruled by water and is symbolized by the crab. And then we will be moving into a fire season, Leo, on the 22nd of the month. So we move from water into fire, from the crab into the lion at the end of the month. So our first date to be on the lookout for, my dear air signs, is the 4th of July. And it's not just because of Independence Day celebrations in the US, it is also a full moon in Capricorn. And we are also going to be having a lunar eclipse on this day. So, like the 4th of July energy wasn't heightened enough already, we have to throw a full moon and a solar or a lunar eclipse into the mix on the 4th. So this is not a great time to schedule great big life events or to change or to sign life-changing documents. So just kind of being extra cautious of those things around the 4th of July this year. And then on the 8th of July, I'm going to be hosting my second live crystal sale on my Tarot by Megan Facebook page. So just go ahead and, if you don't already, like my Tarot by Megan Facebook page and join in on 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Wednesday, the 8th of July. The last one lasted for about 4 hours, so they're super fun, and I have some great new gorgeous crystal babies to show you all. I'm really excited. And then on the 11th, we have Chiron moving retrograde. So for those of you that don't know about Chiron, Chiron is a comet, and it is the wounded healer. So Chiron going retrograde, joining, let's see, we'll have Mercury, Neptune, Jupiter, let's see, Venus went direct on the 25th of June, thank goodness. So that is no longer, but yeah, lots of planets retrograde, and Chiron joins them on the 11th. So this is a time for awareness of deep soul healing that turns us inward for reflection when Chiron goes retrograde. Let's see, then on the 12th, we have Mercury stationing direct once again. Yay! So we should be seeing communication getting easier. Not so many issues with electronics and things like that. So that's on the 12th, Sunday the 12th. And then we have our second new moon in Cancer on the 20th. The 20th of June, we saw a new moon in Cancer, and now the 20th of July, we have a new moon in Cancer as well. When I first read that, I thought it was a mistake, a typo. But no, we have another new moon in Cancer on the 20th of July. And this is all about no more second chances. For things that are done in your life, this is really about moving on. Then on the 22nd, we move from Cancer season into the fiery element of Leo season. Then on the 25th of July, I'll be hosting my level 2 Akashic Records, Learning the Akashic Records class from 4 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time via Zoom. So you can be anywhere in the world. You just have to have taken my Journey to the Akashic Records level 1 class. Both of which you can purchase on the shop page, mytarotbymegan.com, on my website. So you just have to take level 1 before you can take level 2. Level 1 you can do anytime. It's in a secret Facebook group. So you just have to have an active Facebook group to join level 1. And then you can do level 2 with me via Zoom on the 25th which is a Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m. And then on the 28th, I'm going to be hosting my Learning the Akashic Records Level 3 class from 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I would love it if you could join me. That one, like I said, is also hosted via Zoom, and you can purchase all 3 classes on my tarotbymegan.com website on the shop page. So air signs, let's take a look at your month ahead. Now that we've gotten the important dates out there for you to mark your calendars with, let's see what July 2020 has in store for you, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So this card literally jumped out of the deck for you. It is the Two of Pentacles to start off the month with. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles to end that first week. Then we have the Eight of Cups, the beginning of the second week. Then we have the Knight of Swords. Lots of knights coming in hot for you, air signs. Then we have the Seven of Cups, the beginning of the third week. We have the Knight of Cups, another knight coming in at the end of the third week. We have the Wheel of Fortune at the end of the fourth week, and the Three of Cups to finish the month off with. So, air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, you're starting off this month with the Two of Pentacles. So I'm hearing there's going to be some financial issues that you're going to see really come to balance. Maybe some long-time debt's going to get paid off. But it's not going to leave much for you. I'm hearing that those first couple of days, it might feel like you're just like coming to like a break-even point. But don't give up, or don't think that your luck has ended there, because by the end of that week, I feel like something's going to be coming in strong for you, air signs, in the way of like new work, new client, a new opportunity for financial gain is going to be opening up, air signs, for you at the end of the first week with the Knight of Swords, or the Knight of Pentacles there for you. And the Knight of Swords is coming later at the end of the second week. This is also right around that full moon in Capricorn, and the 4th of July here in the U.S. So Knight of Pentacles is going to be coming in with new financial opportunities for you. It might not look like everything you want at first, but give it a minute, let it sink in, and see if it's the right option for you. Then the beginning of the second week, air signs, we have the Eight of Cups, which is all about taking a little bit of a retreat or going inward. This is also around the time where Chiron is going to start. You're going to start feeling Chiron moving direct or retrograde. So those effects usually start to come in a couple of days before. So you might be really feeling the need to retreat, to go inward, to reflect, to take some downtime. Air signs, that's totally fine, because the beginning of the second week, because I feel like the beginning of the third week, or the beginning of the end of the second week, you have the Knight of Swords there, which is, I feel like some very challenging things might come to the surface for you that you're going to have to deal with and take swift action with. Like, you're really air signs, this is going to be kind of a challenge. Whatever it is that's coming forward, you're really going to have to step into a role of leadership, or really taking the reins on something. And that might be uncomfortable for some of you, air signs, but this is really about kind of challenging yourself in that way. So stepping up. The beginning of the third week for you, air signs, we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is a time for you to really like reflect. This is also a time where Mercury retrograde is going to start moving direct. So anywhere where you feel like if you've been thinking about your visions and your dreams, this is going to be the time as Mercury starts moving direct to really take action on those things. So you're, however you've been thinking about wanting to express yourself, or dreams that you would like to fulfill, goals, aspirations, it's about the third week of July for you, air signs, is about really moving these things from like the psychic, visual, spiritual realm. With the Knight of Cups, this is let me back up here for just a second. With the Seven of Cups, this is the visions. This is the things coming in from the inspirations, from the psychic realms, from your intuition, or the goals or the aspirations that you have. And the end of the third week, you have the Knight of Cups coming in, and this is all about moving forward on those. So it's about taking the steps, or thinking about how you can take the steps of turning these ideas and these visions into actual concrete, this reality actions. So that's super fun, air signs. Then at the beginning of the fourth week, we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune for you, air signs, this is going to be some really mutable energy for you. Like, really, things are going to be coming in for you that you can really work with, air signs. And this is the beginning of Leo season. So this is the transition from Cancer season to Leo season. So we move from water into fire, and fire and air work really well together. So maybe where you were feeling more emotional, working out some emotional issues, or feeling very emotionally charged through most of Cancer season, once you get into the beginning of Leo season, this is going to really help. That fire energy is going to help you spread your ideas. It's going to be, just be open, be flexible, be mutable. Okay, air signs. And this is also a good time to, at the end of this month, to call on new relationships, bring in new relationships, bring in new friendships, and also reconnecting with old relationships. If you haven't seen people in a while, I feel like by the end of July, you'll be able to get together in whatever way feels comfortable for you. There's lots of ways to connect with people now, but this is a time to really rejoice in your relationships within your family, within your friend groups, within your community. Really call on the help of these people if you need it, and also be there for those if they need help, if they ask. And that is your month at a glance, air signs. Let's take a look at your past life theme for this month, air signs. So I'm going to take a peek into the Akashic environment for you, air signs, and see what your past life theme is for this month. Let's see, air signs, what's your past life theme for July 2020? Lessons and blessings. So more than just just a specific past life. This is about lessons and blessings that have come and go for you. And realizing that as we evolve, air signs, that as we transmute things and as we evolve in our growth, whether it be spiritual, mental, physical, am I forgetting one? Spiritual, mental, and physical, and emotional. I knew I was forgetting one. In that evolution, there's the lessons that come in that help us to grow, but then there's the blessings that come in that help us to see where that was so necessary. So that's going to be your Akashic theme for this month, air signs. Okay, let's see what Goddess has a message for you, air signs. Which Goddess would like to come forward with a message for air signs this month? Oh, Maeve, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Like I was saying, air signs, the beginning of this month or through Cancer season might be a bit more emotional for you. So just really honoring your cycles of your body, your energy levels, and your emotions is going to be really important. Again, that was Maeve, cycles and rhythms for you, air signs. And let's do one more oracle pull for you from my Sacred Symbols deck. What's something for air signs to be on the lookout this month? So keep your eyes peeled for this symbol or this representation for you this month. You got focus, air signs. So with a lot of intention, you can really create a lot of forward momentum is what I'm hearing. So just always make sure you're being intentional this month, really paying attention to the energy that you're putting into things. So you're not creating attachment or disappointment or things like that. So just stay focused. Keep your eyes on the prize. That's your sign for this month. Focus, determination, arrow. Putting that tip on your arrow. Okay, air signs? And allowing yourself that movement, that forward movement, which I really feel like is going to start coming. And you have a lot of different points in this month where you have a lot of movement, especially with the night energy, but really, really hitting hard with your one major arcana card of the month at the beginning of the 4th week as you hit Leo season with the Wheel of Fortune. This is going to be your big mutable moment. Just be open, just be flexible, like I was saying. All right, air signs, I want to thank you all so much for joining me this month for your July 2020 reading. If you like video readings and you would like a more in-depth one, come join me over on my Patreon page on my $8 tier. I do readings by astrological sign. So I have one for each house of the zodiac that go up on the 1st of the month. Yeah. And if you'd like a one-on-one reading with me at any time, you can also look at my other tiers on Patreon. I have some really great deals. On my $22 tier, I have a 15-minute spirit call with me. And then at my $69 tier, it includes a 15-minute spirit call and a 15-minute tarot card reading. So that's normally, moving energy. That's usually $90 for those two services. The tarot card reading alone is $60 and the spirit call alone is $30. So I offer some great packages for my Patreons. My patrons on Patreon. The link is below in my comments below this video, and you can also find the link to my website, tarotbymegan.com. If you would like to book a reading with me at any time or a spirit call, you can go to the book an appointment feature on the home or services page. All my pricing is outlined on the services page of my website. Tarotbymegan.com. And if you'd like to sign up for any of my Akashic Records classes, you can do so on the shop page of my website at tarotbymegan.com, which is linked below. So hit subscribe if you haven't yet for my YouTube channel, and I will see all y'all beautiful air signs next month. Happy July. Bye.